Hey mamas, Alexandria here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the heart of the matter. Today we're going to talk about mom guilt. If you've ever felt the feeling of mom guilt and you think that maybe it's keeping you from your goals, psst, it is. And if you think that, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to share with you 3 strategies that you can use to help tackle your mom guilt so that you can better reach your goals. So if you're ready, let's dive on in. So, what is mom guilt? Healthline tells us that mom guilt is the pervasive feeling of not doing enough as a parent. Whew, I know that one. So, if you're watching this, you're probably feeling it too. But the problem with mom guilt is that it causes us to overanalyze everything that we do. And so then we think self care is selfish. Taking care of ourselves is selfish. So then we don't do it. We do something else instead because obviously something else is more important. Something else needs to come first. So, in that space, I want to give you a couple of strategies that you can use to help you curb your mom guilt and meet your goals. Strategy number 1 is to remind yourself that you can't do it all. It's easy to think in this day and age of social media that everyone has the perfect life, that all these moms can do all the cooking, cleaning, exercise, all of the things. I assure you, my house is not spotless, and this is just the camera that you're seeing. I'm not going to show you a behind the scenes. But I promise you, everybody doesn't have it together all the time. Something has to give. You can't do all the cooking, the cleaning, the exercise, all of the things all of the time. You have to prioritize the things that are going to get done that day. And some things you can outsource. Some of them you can outsource to a partner, or you can modify the days that you do them, right? So let's say, for example, you want to work out more. So maybe you prioritize your workouts 3 days a week and you prioritize, I don't know, the house cleaning the other days of the week, right? Or whatever works for you. Again, maybe you can outsource it. Maybe you can afford to have somebody come and clean your house, or maybe it's something that you can pass over to your partner. It really depends on what your circumstances are. But either way, you can't do it all. I'm actually going to link for you guys an exercise called the not to do list in the description box. And it was created online and I found it and I've used it with clients in my office. And I think it's super helpful. It's designed to show you all the things that you're putting on your list and help you see what actually needs to happen versus what doesn't. And the reality is that you are the only person living in this body, and therefore you're the only one that can take care of it by putting the good foods in, exercising it, right? You can't just pass off your body to your partner and be like, hey, can you go work out for me? It doesn't work like that, right? I also want you to think about the strategy that Aldo Pucci created. He created the idea of the 3 rational questions. And basically what he said is you should check your thought life on these 3 rational questions to decide if it's rational or not. The first one is my thinking based on fact? So is it something that's actually fact? If I don't clean this toilet, it's never going to get clean. That's not a fact, right? The second one is, does it help me reach my goals? Does it help you to reach your goals by only focusing on everything and everyone else? Probably not, right? And does it help me feel how I want to feel? Does it feel good to be bogged down and focused on all these other things? Probably not, right? So be thinking about that as you move forward. Number 2, make a pro-con list. I know those seem silly and, maybe you've never done one before, but maybe you have and you think they're silly, right? Make a pro-con list, because I guarantee you that if you sit down and you're like, okay, well, what are the pros of me exercising more? Or, eating better foods for myself, or just generally taking better care of myself, they will eventually outweigh the cons. And I know some of you are out there who are like, there is no pro-con list. Like, there's way too many cons. I don't have time. I don't have this. I don't have that. I get it. So let's start with a few, shall we? Pro, you potentially get more life with your family because you're going to live longer, right? Major pro. You're setting a good example for your kids, your friends, your family, all of those people by taking care of yourself, right? Those are 2 great examples right there. So put those on your list. And the third strategy is a self-talk check. And what this looks like is this. If I heard someone saying this to my child, or if I said this to my child, would I be happy about that? And if the answer to that question is no, then you shouldn't be saying it to yourself, right? If you're saying to yourself something like, oh, I'm the worst, I'm doing a terrible job, right? any of those sort of things, if you wouldn't tell your kid that or want someone to tell your kid that, then you shouldn't be telling it to yourself. You need to be kind to you because you're important too. So those are my 3 strategies. I hope they were helpful and practical for you. And if they were, I would love if you would come and join this community so we can lift each other up and be a wellness and health community all together. And I just want to remind you, Mama, you're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Your babies love you. And you're not alone in this. We all struggle with mom guilt, guys, myself included. Sometimes I have to take that reality check too, because I love my family very much and I want to take care of them, but it's also important that I take care of me. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.